Outer robe, done. Inner robe, done. Now we're on the Force Pike. That's this thing. So then the Royal Guards carry around, usually in this arm. Right? Mine, it's a pool cue. A little found, it's a telescopic, it's a little eyepiece for magnifying glass? Microscope. Jeez Louise. This is just a vacuum handle that I cut and slid on. And there's a bunch of resin stuff I put together. Which is fine for me. We're making this for someone else. So I modeled a bunch of pieces. Right? That. This little cog on the bottom. And then this guy. It's a spiky piece. It's like a hob gear. A little tube-like piece. It's pretty neat. It's going to look fantastic on the end of a pool cue. That is going to be covered in foil tape. But the handles, I couldn't find this stupid handle at any of the big box stores. So I got a piece of PVC. But PVC doesn't fit. So we're going to heat this up nice and slow like, and then wedge this in. This tube is PVC. It stands for polyvinyl chloride. If you overheat it, you can make chlorine gas. That's why you don't laser cut PVC. You don't know. Nice and slow. Don't melt it like zinc. It's the same concept. So I'm going to heat this very slowly. And then once this is pliable, I'm going to hit it with a hammer. Mallet to be exact. And just wedge it all the way down. I want it all the way down even though it's going to stop here. So when I put a layer of foil tape on, I'll have room. This takes a while. We're going to speed this up a bit. Now we let it cool completely so it keeps its form. So while we wait for that to cool, both of these get primed black. Light coats, let it dry. It has had ample time to cool. If you look down there, don't know if you can see that. It's right there. It's just out of reach. So, got a little bolt. I'm just going to hit that till it pops out. Which shouldn't take more than 1 or 2 whacks, I'm hoping. So part of the problem is I've got nowhere to actually rest this so I can hit it. I've got a crack in my concrete that I think will just barely hold it. Just needed a good whack. Forced the socket. Or the extender I was using on it. That's alright. This gets covered in a resin piece anyway. Fits exactly where I want it to. I'm going to cut it to the same length as these, which I believe is 8.5 and 5. I'm just going to walk over the bandsaw, cut it real quick, and be right back. This also gets primed black. And then we cover the pool cue in foil tape. Just furnace tape. Nothing special about it. I am trying to be very careful and not wrinkle it. There we go. Get it started. And then I'm going to put this on top. Line that up as best I can. It's probably going to take 2 or 3 pieces. It's not perfect. It's definitely not bad. Trying to leave a little at both ends so I have something to glue to. There you go. It's not bad. It's not perfect. Better than mine. Then do that another time with another cue, and we should be able to put everything together. Put a couple of these pieces on, and it's just sliding everything in place. They're going to be next to each other, but they're going to be far apart. They're on either side, so it's not critical that they're identical. These tips are a little loose, so I'm just going to wrap another layer of foil tape on. This is all going to be friction fit. I don't ever expect these pieces to actually move. Perfect. I do need to do the same thing with the middle one. I wish this is tapered a little more, but I mean, it's not really the end of the world. I'm just going to keep layering tape up until I get exactly where I want. Looks like one more row should do it. There we go. That's perfect. That gives us this, right? Quick, easy, and done. All that is left to do. There's supposed to be silver here on this cap. I'm going to hand paint that. This is supposed to be gold, and this is supposed to be silver. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of gold. Am I happy with them? No. Am I done with them? Probably. They passed the 3-foot test. At 3 foot, these look spectacular. Close inspection, things start falling apart a little bit, right? It's not perfect. This cap should have been tapered a little more. The silver on the end, I'm not overtly happy with, but it's going up tomorrow. So it is what it is, since it is going up tomorrow. All this gets out of my shop. I get my shop back to normal. I know normal is a relative phrase here, but had I taken more time, they would have been way better. The 3D printed parts look really good. The finish is okay. They're still better than the Force Pike I've been carrying around for a decade. Don't get me wrong. I still think they're really good. There's just a couple of places I could have done things a little better. All in all, it was an easy project, though. Simple, quick. I mean, look at these things. Right? These are fantastic. Can you get both of them in frame? The ends look good. I'm happy with them. I am happy with them. They look, like I said, they passed the 3-foot test. They don't pass the 1-foot test. I normally do things that pass the 1-foot test. They probably passed the 1-foot test too. As the guy who made them, I see every flaw that they have. But it is what it is. So we're on to the next. I do stuff like this all the time. I make lots of props and costumes. I think about like 250 videos, 250 videos. All of them is a project of one form or another. Maybe pieces of a full costume, but it's still pieces. There's a lot to watch. If this is the thing you enjoy watching, I got plenty more for you. In a couple of seconds, there'll be 2 little things that'll pop up here. Feel free to pick one. Right about here is going to be a logo. That gets you to subscribe. That'd be fantastic. The more the merrier. It's another quick one. Last couple have been pretty quick. I think we may dig in next week and do something interesting. And thanks for making it to the end. Hope I see you next week.